Hello students, now let us study about the projectile motion. What is projectile? Any object what you throw, okay, or the object flight after being thrown is called a projectile. Okay, what is projectile? An object that is in flight after being thrown or projected is called a projectile. If you throw any stone or any ball, okay, after throwing it is in a motion, okay, so it is called, that object is called a projectile and that motion is called a projectile motion. So you should learn this definition. What is projectile? An object that is in flight after being thrown or projected is called projectile. Okay, in this topic we have to learn the different equations. The first one is equation of path of a projectile. What type of path it will trace? Okay, so see this graphical representation. So let us assume this is the path traced by the projectile. So then this arrow represent the initial velocity of the object or projectile, that is V naught with initial angle theta naught. Okay, V naught is the initial velocity. Okay, if you point out this point line, if you draw the tangent to this curve, means we may get the final velocity, or somewhere here means we may get the intermediate velocity. Okay. So, V naught is the initial velocity vector with the initial angle theta naught. Okay. So, when we resolve this vector into its components, you know the resolution of the vectors. Okay. So, draw a perpendicular to the y axis as well as perpendicular to the x axis. So, this length is nothing but the component of V naught along the x axis, this much length, that is called V naught x, component of V naught along x axis, this much vector is known as V naught x, or we can write it as V naught cos theta naught, and draw perpendicular to the y axis, and this much length or this vector can be written as V naught y, component of V naught along the y axis, V naught y, or we can write it as V naught sin theta naught. Okay. When the object is in motion, it will move under the action of or under the effect of gravity. So, the acceleration is gravity is along negative y axis. Okay. There will be no acceleration along the x axis. Therefore, Ax, the component of acceleration, Ax is 0 and Ay is minus g. So, acceleration is minus g unit vector j. J represent acceleration is only along y axis, negative sign represent acceleration is along negative y axis. Clear? Therefore, its components, x component is 0, there is no acceleration along the x axis. There will be acceleration component only along the y axis, that is that too in the negative y axis minus g. Okay, like this. And the initial thing you have to mention here, V naught x, the component of V naught along the x-axis is V naught cos theta naught. The component of V naught along y-axis is V naught y equal to V naught sin theta naught. And let the initial positions, okay, we take the initial position with the origin, therefore, x naught equal to 0 and y naught equal to 0. This is the initial position where we throw the object or projectile. Okay. So, that is initial position is x naught equal to 0, y naught equal to 0. So, these are the initial things you should know before deriving these equations. So, now let us consider a kinematic equation. You know the kinematic equation, that is x equal to x naught plus v naught t plus half a t square in general form, x equal to x naught plus v naught t plus half a t square. In terms of x component, we can write x equal to x naught plus v naught x t plus of x t square. Clear? This is the kinematic equations along the x axis. Okay. Now, just substitute. What is the value for x naught? We have chosen 0. V naught x is x component, that is V naught cos theta naught into t is the time, plus half into what is the component of acceleration along the x axis, that is 0. Just substitute 0 into t square. Okay. So, these two terms become 0 and this half into 0 and t square is 0. Only you will get x equal to V naught cos theta naught t, or t equal to, bring this term to the left hand side, you will get x by t equal to x by V naught cos theta naught. Okay. So, this is the equation we require for further derivation. Okay, block it. Now, in the same way, consider the kinematic equations for the motion along the y axis. We can write it as y equal to y naught plus v naught y t plus of a y t square, the same as in the form of x. Y equal to y naught plus v naught y t plus of a y t square. Now, you can substitute the values for y naught. Y naught we have chosen already 0, initial position is 0. Then component of v naught y along the y axis, that is v naught sin theta naught. You can substitute here v naught sin theta naught into t. Okay, v naught y value is v naught sin theta naught into t plus of what is the component of acceleration along the y axis, that is minus g into t square. Okay. So, this first term cancels. So, we will get v naught sin theta naught t minus, so plus into minus is minus half g t square. Clear. Now, here we got the term t. Now, you can substitute this equation in the place of t. Okay. So, we get v naught sin theta naught into what is the equation for t, that is x by v naught cos theta naught, you have to write here, minus half into g into once again t value, that is x by v naught cos theta naught, here t square is there, so you have to square it whole square. Okay. So, v naught by v naught cancels. Here we have sin theta by cos theta, that is sin theta naught by cos theta naught, you will get tan theta naught into x minus okay, g by 2 into, so you will get x square by v naught cos theta naught whole square, that is g by 2 times v naught cos theta naught whole square whole into x square. Okay. If we observe this equation, it resembles the equation of parabola. Okay, in the mathematics you have studied the equation for parabola. Okay, in the graphical method you will get. It is in the form y equal to ax plus bx square. Here tan theta naught is the initial angle, that is constant. So, tan theta naught, instead of a we got tan theta naught. Here in the place of x we have x plus, in the place of b we have minus g by 2 v naught cos theta naught whole square. In the place of b we have minus of g by 2 into v naught cos theta naught whole square into x square. Okay. So, that is for the equation for path of a projectile. Therefore, path of a projectile is a parabolic path, like this parabola, U-shaped. Okay. So, this is the first derivation equation of path of a projectile. So, what you have to do? You have to consider the first kinematic equation, x equal to x naught plus v naught x t plus half ax t square. Then substitute the values for x naught, v naught x into t plus half into, substitute the value of ax into t square. These two term cancels, you will get x equal to v naught cos theta naught into t, or t equal to, bring it here, t equal to x by v naught cos theta naught. Okay. Now, consider the second equation for kinematic, that is y equal to y naught plus v naught y into t plus half a y t square. Substitute the values, y naught is 0, v naught y, the component of v naught along the y axis is v naught sin theta naught into t plus half, what is the value equation for a y, that is minus g into t square. You will get plus into minus minus, this term cancels, v naught sin theta naught t into t minus half g t square. Okay. Now, substitute the equation for t, we got here x by v naught cos theta naught t, substitute in the place of t. Okay. You will get v naught sin theta naught into, what is t, x by v naught cos theta naught minus half g into, what is t once again, x by v naught cos theta naught into, that is a square, whole square. Okay. So, now just rearrange it. So, v naught by v naught cancels, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta naught into x minus g by 2 times v naught cos theta naught whole square into x square. So, this equation resembles the equation for parabola y equal to ax plus bx square. That means, a projectile traces a parabolic path. Next, the second derivation is to find the time of maximum height. Okay. So, what time it takes, what time the object takes to reach the maximum height, this half distance, it covers half distance. That means, it will take half of the time. Okay. Time taken to complete the total travelling time, that is time of flight. Okay. So, in this case, when we resolve v naught into two components, we get this is v naught x, this is v naught y. Further, if we draw here means v naught x, v naught y. If we draw here means, that is v naught x, v naught y. Here at the maximum point, if we draw means, this is the velocity vector. Okay. So, this is, it has got only the v naught x, it does not have v naught y. Okay. If this is like this means, so v naught y decreases. See, this is v naught x, this vector is v naught y. If the vector is like this, see the length of v naught x is more, but v naught y is very less. If you draw like this means, v naught x is maximum, there is no v naught y. Clear? Therefore, at the maximum point we get only the V naught x, no V naught y. V naught y will be 0. So, this is a thing you should know in this derivation. Okay. As in the earlier case, the component of acceleration along x axis is 0, the y axis is minus g, and the component of initial velocity vector, that is V naught x equal to V naught cos theta naught, this one, and V naught y, this one is V naught sin theta naught, and its at the maximum point it has only the V naught x, no V naught y. So, V naught y equal to 0. So, now consider the kinematic equation V equal to V naught plus AT. You have learned in the previous chapter, V equal to V naught plus AT. Its components can be written as in the x axis is Vx equal to V naught x plus Ax t. Similarly, its y component Vy equal to V naught y plus Ay t. Now, we need this second equation Vy equal to V naught y plus Ay t. Using the second equation, what is Vy? Already we know it is 0. Okay. What is V naught y? That is V naught sin theta naught. What is Ay? That is minus g into t. Okay. So, Vy equal to V naught y, that is V naught sin theta naught. Okay. Ay is minus g into t equal to what is V naught y, that is Vy, that is 0, or t equal to, just bring this to the right hand side, it will get positive value, then bring the g to the denominator part, you will get t equal to g V naught sin theta naught by g. Okay. So, if you bring minus g to the right hand side, you will get positive value. So, V naught sin theta naught equal to gt, or t equal to V naught sin theta by g. Okay. So, this is the time taken to reach the maximum height by the object when we throw. Similarly, it takes same amount of time to reach the ground level, its initial level. So, therefore, instead of t we can write Tm, therefore, total time of flight will be 2 times Tm. Tm is the maximum time of flight. Okay. Tf is the total time of flight, 2 times. Therefore, just multiply with this equation with 2, you will get 2 times V naught sin theta naught by g. Okay. So, in the numerical problem you will get these two equations. What is the time of flight to reach the maximum height? You have to write this equation, Tm equal to V naught sin theta naught by g. What is the time taken by the projectile to reach the same height? So, this initial height, this is the final height. Okay. So, therefore, you have to take this second equation, total time of flight, 2 times V naught sin theta naught g. Clear, students? So, what is this equation? What is the derivation? Time of maximum height. Here you have to consider this equation Vy equal to V naught y plus Ay t. Here Vy is 0. Okay. So, V naught y is V naught sin theta naught minus Ay is, that is minus g into t, or t equal to V naught sin theta naught by g. There is you can write it as Tm, that is maximum height. Okay. So, total time of flight means 2 times Tm, 2 times V naught sin theta naught by g. You have to by heart these two equations. So, next derivation is maximum height of a projectile. Maximum height. So, we have to consider this height, that is HM, maximum height. how much height it has traveled, that is along the y axis. Consider the y equation. Consider the equation y equal to, we have general equation in the form of its components, y equal to y naught plus v naught yt plus half ayt square. Now, you know the substitution. Initial value is y naught is 0, initial position is 0, v naught y is v naught sin theta naught t plus half into, what is ay, minus g into t square. Okay, this term cancels, you get v naught sin theta naught t minus half gt square. Okay, when the object reaches to the maximum height, okay, what is the time? In the previous derivation we derived for time taken to reach the maximum height, that will be Tm equal to v naught sin theta naught by g. In the previous case we have studied. Okay. So, in this equation that is along the y axis, when the object reaches maximum height along the y can be written as hm. In this equation, this y axis can be written as hm and t can be written as tm. So, this equation can be written as, instead of y we have written hm v naught sin theta naught into, what is t here, v naught sin theta naught by g minus g by 2 into, what is t, v naught sin theta naught by g, a square is there, whole square. Okay. So, the same term it becomes square, v naught into v naught sin theta naught into sin theta naught, that is v naught sin theta naught whole square by g minus g by 2, once again v naught sin theta naught whole square by g square. Okay. So, see this derivation carefully. So, g square, g by g square, 1 g cancels, you will get 2 times g. You can write this equation as v naught sin theta naught whole square by g minus, here g cancels, we will get v naught sin theta naught whole square by 2 into g. Okay. In the both the terms something is common. What is that? In the both the terms we have v naught sin theta naught whole square by g are common. So, here if you take it out you get 1 minus here 1 by 2. So, 1 minus 1 by 2 is plus 1 by 2. So, we will get v naught sin theta naught whole square by g into 1 by 2, that is 2. Okay. So, this is the maximum height travelled by the projectile. This is the maximum height, this point hm. Clear? So, once again we have to use this equation, y equal to y naught plus v naught yt plus half ayt square. Substitute the equations values, y naught is 0, v naught y is this value, v naught sin theta naught into t plus half into ay is minus gt square. You will get this equation. Okay. So, when the object is in motion, the maximum height is along the y axis. So, instead of y we can write it as hm. Therefore, when it reaches the maximum height, the time taken will be tm, v naught sin theta naught by g. So, in the place of y substitute hm, in the place of t substitute the equation for tm. Okay. So, then here this thing gets squared, same term, minus g by 2, it becomes v naught sin theta naught whole square by this becomes g square. Okay. In the both the things here when g is cancels, you will get 2g. In the both the term you have v naught sin theta naught whole square by g is common. So, 1 minus 1 by 2, here 1 by 2 is here. So, 1 minus 1 by 2 is plus 1 by 2. So, therefore, you will get the final equation. Clear, students? So, last derivation is horizontal range of a projectile. Horizontal range, how much distance it has covered along the x axis. So, it is called horizontal range from here to here, that is range R, horizontal range. When you throw any object, any ball, for example, any ball means how much distance it has covered along the x-axis, along the ground level. Okay. So, as usual, component of Ax, A along the x-axis, acceleration 0, Ay is minus g, V naught x is V naught cos theta naught, V naught y is V naught sin theta naught, initial positions x naught is 0, y naught is 0. In this case, you have to consider the x equation, x equal to x naught plus V naught x t plus half Ax t square. So, here x naught initial position is 0, V naught x is V naught cos theta naught into t plus half into what is Ax, that is 0. Okay, component of acceleration along x-axis is 0 into t square. You will get x equal to V naught cos theta naught into t. Let it be equation number 1. Okay. Since here x is the distance travelled along x-axis and when it reaches the maximum distance along the ground, then the horizontal range, instead of x we can write it as R. Okay. And what is the time taken to reach the same height? That is the total time of flight. Okay. In the previous case we have derived. Okay. Maximum height means half of the time. Okay. Total time of flight is when it reaches the same height. So, wherever t is there, we have to write Tf. Okay. So, you will get, instead of x, you can write it as R. Okay. In the place of x, you can write R range V naught cos theta naught into Tf. But what is Tf? Total time of flight. We already know 2 V naught sin theta naught by g. Substitute here 2 into V naught sin theta naught by g. So, V naught cos theta naught into 2 V naught sin theta naught by g. V naught into V naught, that is you will get V naught square. You can just write this cos theta naught into 2 sin theta as 2 sin theta naught cos theta naught. Okay, by whole by g. So, in the trigonometry relation, you can write, using trigonometry relation, you can write 2 sin a cos a as sin 2a, or 2 sin theta cos theta as sin 2 theta. Here we have 2 sin theta naught cos theta naught as sin 2 theta naught whole by g. Okay. So, this is what the equation required. So, see once again, we have to find out horizontal range of a projectile, how much distance it covered along the x-axis. Okay. So, you have to consider the equation of x, that is x equal to x naught plus V naught x t plus half Ax t square. Substituting for this equation, we get x naught is 0, V naught x is V naught cos theta naught into t plus half into what is Ax, 0 into t square. This term cancels these two terms, you get V naught cos theta naught into t. Okay. So, now you can write this equation as like this, because what is x? That is the range R. What is t? That is total time taken, that is Tf. You can write x V naught cos theta naught t as R equal to V naught cos theta naught into Tf. What is Tf? Total time of flight. You can write it as 2 V naught sin theta naught by g. Okay. So, V naught into V naught, you will get V naught square. You can write this as cos theta naught into 2 sin theta naught as 2 sin theta naught into cos theta naught whole by g. But using trigonometry relation, we can write 2 sin theta cos theta naught as sin 2 theta naught. So, you will get V naught square into sin 2 theta naught by g. Okay. So, when R is maximum, okay, when the range is maximum, the initial velocity must be more. you have to throw with more velocity, then it will reach maximum distance. Okay, when you throw the cricket ball, okay, or the shot puts, okay, when it travel or when it reach the maximum distance. So initial velocity must be more. You don't have any control on g, so you can vary the angle. When sine is maximum when 90 degree, sine 90 is 1. So when it becomes sine 90, theta must be 45. 45 into 2 you will get 90. 45 into 2 is 90. So sine 90 is 1. So r will be maximum with respect to V naught. So r is maximum when the angle is 45 degree. Okay. So that means if you want more result, if you want first prize in the shot put means, okay, you have to throw the any object or shot put or any cricket ball in this angle 45 degree, okay, with higher initial velocity. So it will reach the maximum distance, maximum range. That will be come for one more questions. Okay, okay students. So these are the different topics we have studied in projectile motions. What is projectile? An object that is in flight after being thrown or projected is called projectile. Students, if you like the video, please subscribe the video, subscribe the YouTube channel You Ask, and please like, comment and share with your friends. Thank you for watching the video.